February. February. Everyone says February, but it's February with an R. So am I supposed to pronounce the R? Am I not supposed to? I don't know. We'll just go with both. February. 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 What's up, everybody? My name is Autumn, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how I set up my February 2021 bullet journal. If you're interested in how I set up the beginning of my bullet journal, there's a whole video on that, and I'll link it up above in the corner. And that's just basically goes through all the beginning spreads that I'm going to use throughout the year. Things like a movement tracker, finance tracker, reading lists, to-do lists, all those kind of things. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. Also, there's a whole nother video dedicated to January's spread. I cannot believe that it's already done. January's done. Time is going so quickly. There's a whole video dedicated to how I set up my January spread, and you can see that up there as well. Links are in the description. I'm sharing all of these mostly because I just wanted to challenge myself in pushing myself to be more creative and putting myself out there, and hopefully to stir the pot of encouragement and inspiration. I think it's super cool when you look back at things and projects that you've done before and you're like, wow, I've really grown a lot since then. From January spread to this spread, I think I've grown in my creative flow abilities. So I think it'll be really cool to see by December what's gonna happen with all these different spreads. So I personally had a lot of fun setting up my February spread in my bullet journal. I went for more of a moody, galaxy kind of feel with it, and I really like how it turned out. So I started off by counting out how many weeks I would need for this spread in total. I will need 4 weeks worth of pages. In February, the very last day is a brand new start of a week, so what I'll do is just combine that with the previous week. So technically there are 5 weeks in February, but I condensed it to 4. I had this really pretty paper. It's like a vellum paper, so it's kind of like a sheer paper. So I used that as the main background for the front spread. I knew I had wanted to crop the week pages to make them kind of like a miniature size page within this little section, and then use some of those really cute little tabs to flip from in the week. And so I knew that I wanted to have the background paper be not only for the front side where I can see the main page, but to go around the border on the other side as well, so that no matter what week I'm on, I can see the background and it just kind of has a nice cohesive look. So I really like how that turned out. I made sure to leave a main space for where the title page is going to be for this month. This is where I like to put the name of the month, and also a little miniature calendar so it has an overview of the whole month, as well as listing out some of the general goals that I have for the month. Something I mentioned in the January spread video was that I usually tend to keep the weekly spreads pretty minimal and easy to make. I don't usually go too crazy with those spreads. For one, just clarity of space and making sure that I have enough room to actually write down everything that I need to do. And then also time-wise, I kind of splurge and let myself spend a little bit more time on the title page just for fun. And then with the weekly spreads, I usually keep it pretty minimal just to save on time and to be more efficient. For each of the weeks, I also created a tiny little collaged weekly goal list, and that's where I can just write down the things that I need to get done for that week or something that I need to make sure to prepare for the following week. Something that I did differently with this month's spread was that I kind of kept it within a certain color palette and just using 4 or 5 different printed papers. I think this really helped to keep the spread a lot more cohesive. This has a little bit more of a refined look, and it all just kind of comes together really nicely. Like I said, I feel like I'm really starting to grow in my visual aesthetic and just the things that I think are pleasing to look at, and something that will help to keep me motivated and being on top of my planners, my trackers, and all of that. I hope that you found some inspiration from this month's spread as well. If there's something that you really liked or got inspiration from, please let me know down below in the comments. If you recreate any of these spreads on your own journal, please make sure to tag me on social media so I can send you lots of love and encourage you as well. Again, if you haven't seen the 2021 setup video, this will be right up above. I don't think it's too late to start a bullet journal. Who says you need to start one in like the very first day of January? If you haven't started one, don't be discouraged like it's too late. It's not too late. In the description, there will be a link to a playlist that will have all of my bullet journal videos as I go throughout this entire year, creating all the different spreads and maybe even going into in depth of the systems that I use for highlighting and keeping track of this and that. And again, thank you so much for spending time with me. I'm praying that you and your loved ones are safe, healthy, and happy. I'm so thankful that we can create, explore, and connect together. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!